following is a presentation of TFNN. The Bull Bear Binary Option Hour. Brought to you by Nadex. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044. Now, Tom and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. We appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. Right now, we have the Dow Industrials up 1. NASDAQ is flat. S&Ps are off 1. Gold contract down $1.40, trading at $12.92 an ounce. We have the silver market down 3 cents, $17.17. Light sweet crude flat, $50.98. And what we have here, more than likely we'll get the API today because we're one day late.
Yeah, I found out as well just a few minutes ago from you and from our man in the den for sure. Yeah.
EIA tomorrow because of the holiday Monday.
Okay.
Notes, 10-year note up 2 ticks, 125.10. 30-year bond up 9 at 152.25. When the Fed minutes come out today, I suspect you're gonna get some action in that bond market. Good old King dollar still can't hold basically a bid here. Down 281 ticks, 92.820. The euro's at 118 to the U.S. dollar. The yen is trading out here at 112 to the U.S. dollar.
So we're matching today, man. What's the
Hey, how about that?
Each other?
That's a beautiful
works out
thing.
well.
I got it. Blue and white. How about that?
Gotta love it.
Let's go over to our triplet, Mr. Kevin Hinks.
What's he wearing? I don't know. We'll ask him. Is he wearing blue and white plaid?
He has a shirt like this. I know. I've been watching him on TD Ameritrade TV. No doubt.
Sure.
Kevin Hinks, every trading day, folks, right here. 11 to 12 Eastern Standard Time. Remember, no matter where you're listening right now in your car, you can get it right on your cell phone, TFNN.com, hit Tiger TV. Kevin Hinks, what's going on?
Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Tommy. How you guys doing? I can't see you guys. What
we got blue and white
We
plaid shirts.
Yeah, he has a check shirt on like you wear.
You got a check shirt,
I got a
too.
check
What are you
shirt.
trying to do?
My checks are bigger, though.
Okay, yeah. Quite a difference.
I'm in solid navy blue today.
We got
Perfect.
blue. Perfect. Blue's the trend. Gotta love it. Okay.
You got the memo about navy blue. There
I
you
like
go.
navy blue. That's a good
right.
color. There we go.
That's right. When I woke up this morning, my alarm rang, and it said 24 hours to the most wonderful time of the year.
And what is the
Here we go. That's right.
Yeah,
It's
earnings,
the most
right?
wonderful time of the year.
They're coming.
That's right. Earnings starting tomorrow night. Or I thought the Fingers from Platform has J.P. Morgan coming out tomorrow, and then the other 3 banks coming out Friday morning.
Okay.
I thought that was a lot. That's a little different than normal.
Yeah, so I get 6:45 tomorrow morning for JP.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
which is going to be the action, right?
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
And then 6:45 for Bank of America the next day. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Other 3, PNC, I think, and Wells Fargo are all Friday as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think this is when earnings season really kicks off. Once we get to the banks, then by mid next week we'll be doing earnings trades on our paper money account every day after that.
Yeah. Big
Every day, baby.
big numbers. No doubt, man. No doubt. You know,
Right.
so you had quite a session out there yesterday, going through all those calendar spreads. So what are we going to be doing out there today?
Well, today we're going to work on, we're moving in a direction here. Today we're going to talk about double calendars.
Okay.
Where you use, an out-of-the-money put calendar, out-of-the-money call calendar, and how to create, it's all about long vega, right?
Right.
That's what we have when we talk about calendars. So we'll be doing double calendars and showing how you use those and why you would use them.
Now, let me ask you, when I listen to you, right, let's picture that if I was just starting in this business, what I seem to pick up is that what I should get to understand, I don't know if it's first, but really get to understand it, is implied volatility.
Exactly.
Okay.
I was hoping you were going to say that when you said the first thing you should learn, because that means something that we're saying is rubbing off on you guys too. Because
No, it's awesome. Yeah.
That's what I personally pound home on all our customers is understand and learn how to trade implied volatility. Understand what it is, how to measure it, right? Where on the Fingers from Platform you can find it, and then understand the right strategy for the right level of implied volatility.
Yeah. And folks, if you're interested in the markets in general, I don't care even if you trade futures. options. You should listen to the program because, Kevin, you know what I got out of that yesterday, right, which was pretty cool, is that you could be right on the direction, and if the implied volatility came in the middle of it, well, you might not be. And just vice versa, which is pretty cool.
So, Kevin, we just pulled up the Analyze tab, and then we went into the probability analysis, and we pulled up J.P. Morgan. And so we're looking at that cool chart where it kind of has the graph of, the dates out and then kind of the volatility expected. So is that where you're looking for that type of...
The volatility, that we call that the cone, right?
Yes.
It looks like a cone.
Yeah,
I like that cone.
What that gives you is based on this implied volatility that it has right now, what are the expected moves up or down during that period? Now, you can get the same information right on the trade tab in the far right column.
Okay,
the expected move up or down, right? That's what we're looking for. That's where you may pick your strike prices. That may help you because, let's say if you throw up something like J.P. Morgan, right? And you look at the trade tab and you say, okay, well, if you go 30 days out, what is the expected move for J.P. Morgan in 30 days?
Right.
And if I go to November 10, 30 days, I know my expected move is about $4.10.
There we go. We're following along, as you said.
We got it right here.
$4.11.5 pennies, exactly.
There you go.
Yeah.
And so that is the number that you can use to maybe use your strike selection.
Sure.
No, that's exactly what I do. And I love the cone, too, and I'm always looking at these numbers on the right, but that's where you get a feeling for what the market's pricing into it with that implied volatility and then where you think,
Right, and right in front of that is the implied volatility for that expiration cycle, right? And then I do a talk all the time where I give you 3 other places where you can find implied volatility. Right on that page, you can see today's option statistics, about 2/3 of the way down the page. That's a big measurer for implied volatility, a place to look at it where they measure it. And
yes, I'm in there as well,
there's
definitely.
so many tools on the Thinkorswim platform where you can find out implied volatility.
Yeah.
And folks, you can test drive this platform right now. Just come to our website, hit the banner, bring it up. It is so powerful, it's unbelievable, man.
Yeah.
Right. It is. I told someone we were on the road talking in Omaha 2 weeks ago, and someone said, I'm a TD Ameritrade customer, but I don't have Thinkorswim loaded.
Platform, yeah.
And I said, it's like you have a Ferrari in your garage and you're not using it.
I know.
Rev that baby up.
Totally.
Time to get in that thing and get moving.
That's right. Put those RPMs to a test.
That's right.
But that's what I think, because I think the Thinkorswim platform is just a Ferrari.
It is. No, there's no doubt. And another part that you brought up yesterday, which was pretty cool, was the aspect of, years ago when you're only trading monthly options, now you have the weekly options to offset the monthly options, which is just amazing, actually.
Right, and what it gives you is now that we're in earnings season and we're going to start talking about earnings plays, it really gives you the ability to pinpoint where where you can go right to the week that the earnings event is coming and trade right there. It's much better. It's much more efficient than when I was trading on the floor and you only had monthlies.
Sure. No, I can see that. Because as you were setting up that trade, I think it was either Nike or it was one of them yesterday. I could see the difference because I could. It's totally where it's at because you want to those trades there, folks. You actually they were showing you wanted to be out of them before the earnings were coming, but you were playing it right up to the earnings.
Middle of the page right there. Look at the market maker move at the top in the yellow. $1.74 is the expected move for tomorrow so far in J.P. Morgan.
That's a beautiful thing. Right here, folks. 45 minutes. Go to TFNN.com. Hit Tiger TV. Kevin, thanks so much. We look forward to the show.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Kevin.
Have a great day.
Stay right there, folks.
Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up to the date active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.
platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Techno-Mental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Techno-Mental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Techno-Mental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. We take your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now are up 11. We get the Nasdaq down 1. S&P's a flat. And
maybe we're waiting for some Fed minutes. 2 o'clock.
Yeah, we were just looking at Domino's. DBC.
One more DPZ.
DPZ. This chart, man. Holy cow! What happened, folks? We just somebody picked up the.
It just there happened to be a news article that said the implied volatility move for Domino's was something like $5.90, which is less than $6.80, and I said, "Oh, we're just talking about that. Let's take a look at it."
Right.
But then that just got us going into the whole of looking at Domino's in general and just what
Seriously.
a powerhouse. And I was saying, I don't order pizza a lot. I haven't ordered them in a while, but I do love Domino's thin crust pizza, and they kind of redid that pizza in 2010, 2011. The CEO came in 2010 when they were in big trouble. And they made a big campaign. We've talked about before. Their campaign was literally the CEO coming on and saying, "We know our pizza isn't good. We're going to remake it." Basically.
And look at the sales difference in 5
and
years.
that's only since 2013.
Right.
They probably
1.8 billion to 2.8 billion.
Yeah.
Next year, 3.1 billion.
Yeah.
And earnings $5.68.
Look at that growth. When you're talking about growth in the
Unbelievable.
the pizza delivery business from billions of dollars, growing 15% 3 years. And just go to the chart just so we can pull it back from. Just go to GPO and then I'll pull it back. So we'll back it up.
Look at that. My God.
Yeah. So and even that's a 5-year, but let's put it on a 10. No, let's put it on a 15-year monthly because he came in 2010, and this doesn't look like much, but even going here,
do those crosshairs, the track, it'd be easy. Just hit the track button right there.
Oh, right here. Sure. Perfect.
There you go.
Yeah. So 2007, it was at $18, right?
Yeah.
And then it goes down to 2008.
$2.80.
Exactly. And so he doesn't. It's still though, like $6 here.
Yeah.
He came in 2010, $12 up to $212 essentially. Wow. And it's been quite a straight run. Pretty cool. Yeah.
Amazing. 877-927-6648. Let's go inside the Dow.
We got a call, I think. Let's jump to him. Rich in Portland. Rich, good morning.
Hey, Rich, how you doing?
Morning. Everything's great. Couldn't be better.
Perfect.
Is it sunny today?
Well, the sun hasn't even come up
I
yet.
was going to say, I know.
Okay.
That West
that's
Coast.
Right. That's right.
Early morning risers on that West Coast from market action.
Totally.
You betcha. I got to get up for you guys.
Hey,
Thank you.
Thanks,
we appreciate it, man. So
I just don't have any blue on right now.
That's all right.
That's too funny.
But I can change that right after I hang up.
Okay, join the club. Why not?
Okay, speaking of Kevin Hinks and the Thinkorswim and implied volatility, what would you guys look at on the UNG for this week? I know they're expecting a big injection.
okay.
So what does that point to for you? Would you go into a product like the UNG? I know you trade a lot of options and things, which I don't.
Okay, let's take. I'm gonna go over to the futures first because that's
Look at natural gas.
that's what it's trading off.
And those are going to come out tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Eastern time, I
Yeah.
believe, Rich, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you get a bid out here this morning. We went from 305 to 310, which is a big move in gas. And 305, that was the lows. So this is pretty good, meaning that it saved itself. So that's saying that you can get up to 335 now. Okay, so let's go to the UNG.
We'll jump over to the Thinkorswim platform after this.
Yeah,
too,
that'd be
because
cool.
We'll jump over
Right, to
and
see.
see kind
Yeah,
of some of
I'd like to see that.
No, that's what we'll do. Okay, so the UNG also looks like it can catch a bid up to like 650. So let's go over to,
Okay.
and we'll see what they have to say there. Right.
So we'll jump right in to UNG. And so let's see if we're going to go into the Analyze tab. And so here's where, and I'm jumping around. So we have October 13th options in here.
Yeah.
And this is where implied volatility. So it's almost a give or take where there's not a tremendous amount that I can pull off this. And it's too bad, volatility is saying 39.62%.
Yeah.
But going out on 2 days, and this is why I listen to swim lessons every day, because I'm
Right.
still learning on how to digest on a daily basis. Now, when you went back, Kevin was saying the trade, and this is where the market maker move was kind of up here. But just jumping around, we'll pull up the October 13th options and see if, it's tough for me to navigate, but it's looking at a 12-cent move, give or take. And that's
Okay.
a decent move when you're talking about a $6.39 stock,
Right.
Because that's a 2% move. But it seems like implied volatility for the October 13th options, which are Friday, Rich, is looking at 26% right now. That's what it's stating the implied volatility is. We got it up there on Tiger TV. And that's going off, for instance, you got the 650 options with a bid ask of 11 cents by 15 cents. And so they're putting in kind of an expected implied volatility of 12-cent move or 26.75% for
And if
Friday's
we go back
option.
to just to Bloomberg just for a
Sure.
second, because I think what happened is that's where
Go for it.
if we do 12, what's the top of that? That's 51. There you go.
That's give or take, yeah. So
Yeah.
that's October 5th, the high of October 5th he's looking at there.
And
Rich.
that's where it looks like it wants to go. Like maybe on those numbers. And 654 would be the downdraft from the 21st. So that could be a start there. That's what it comes down to. This one's going to be an interesting one because this thing got so close to taking out its bottom. It just saved itself yesterday.
Now, Rich, just the other thing, you can always email Kevin and Scott, so swimlessons@thinkorswim.com. Send them an email with your question, and they may discuss it over the air.
Okay.
Perfect.
I'll do that. Maybe you guys will be looking at it tomorrow. With
I'm
those
sure
numbers.
we
Oh,
will.
we will.
That's for
we
sure.
we definitely will. Yeah.
Because we don't have oil
Okay.
today, so we got to look at it tomorrow.
Right.
And I think oil is going to come at 11 a.m. tomorrow.
It is,
So you got
right.
natural gas at 10:30, and then they pushed oil back to 11 a.m. with the Monday holiday.
Okay.
Okay,
Sounds
man.
good.
Well, thanks for calling, man.
I'll be
Enjoy
listening.
that sunrise.
Yeah.
Have a great day.
What color are you wearing tomorrow?
I don't know. We'll jump on the call tonight like we always do. We say, "What are you
That's
wearing,
so
man?
funny.
Let's coordinate."
Oh, geez.
Seriously, that's definitely OG.
Not quite. Not quite. Okay, man. Have a great one.
Let's go into the NDX 100 and take a look at what's the strength versus the weakness. Strength out here today, PayPal. That's up 2.7%. Sirius Satellite, good. That's catching a bid.
Yeah.
Up a percent. Winds up a percent. Taken away from it, Fastenal is down 3.6.
And we are kind of we're coming in. That could be earnings. We're coming into. We had Delta Airlines came out this morning, so they're not market movers like the banks, where Kevin's talking about. That's going to be earnings season that can really have a reverberating effect. But Delta came out with their earnings this morning. They're doing well. They see they see prices staying steady and higher for the foreseeable future this year. And I mean, yesterday those airlines rocked and rolled, and Delta just followed suit.
Sales of new premium select fare encouraging. Cattle cars encouraging.
Right. Let's see if earnings slipped to 1.8. So here's the earnings: 1.57 per share versus 1.53. We'll see if it ticked down a little bit. Revenue 11.06 billion versus 11.04.
Yeah.
I think it had to do though with really saying that they're, forecasts. Yeah, saying
going
that
forward.
for the next quarter prices are going to be able to remain high. Strong Q4 outlook. I saw it. Strong outlook, baby. Everyone's paying to fly, and everyone knows it too.
Yeah, big
flights are
time.
not cheap right now.
They're not.
No.
Dow Industrials right now up 13, Nasdaq's up 7, S&P's are flat. We're going to be right back.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you, like it does me, call 1-855-750-4051 to find out what they can do for you. That's 1-855-750-4051. Call them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den, but wondered, what exactly is it? The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of your favorite TFNN shows, plus see all the charts as they happen live during those shows and have access to all those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days. It will greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video, giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com. This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is up 11, Nasdaq's up 6, S&P's are flat, and KRO, let's see, Kroger. So check this out.
They're up today.
Yeah, so they're up percentage-wise pretty good, 67 cents on a $21 stock.
Definitely.
Now check out what's happening, and this is always a shame when you see this with companies. Amazon, of course, is killing them, and they own, I think, 780 convenience stores.
Yep.
So they're gonna sell probably one of their best assets, because
it might not, in fairness, I mean, it might be their best asset right now. I'm just, everything is changing just as
no,
the
it
world
is,
put in
but
flux.
the reality. Well, when I look at Kroger, it's like the big
Kroger,
Amazon. The big stores are going to hurt more than your convenience store business. At this point, let's put it that way. But
they would probably disagree, and that's why they'd be selling it, right?
Yeah, no, what I've seen is that when companies are in trouble, they're selling their best assets so they can stay in business, and an asset that someone will buy. Like,
Sure,
I don't think someone
sure.
would buy their grocery stores right now.
Sure.
But the convenience store market is a monster market.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
In fairness, the best thing for an investor in a Kroger right now might be to sell the farm for everything you could, though. Just to put, when things in
Oh, yeah,
context.
yeah. Oh, there's
whether
no
you're
doubt.
talking about convenience stores, whether you're talking about grocery stores,
Yeah.
sometimes the best plan is to kind of cash out and sell to your competitor.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, in a company
So look
like
at this.
Kroger,
This
they're
is
under
this is what they
intense
own.
heat. Yeah.
They own Turkey Hill. We don't know those, but Turkey Hill Markets, Loaf and Jug. We don't.
Quick Shop we have.
We do. Tom Thumb and Quick Stop.
Yeah.
And the majority are off of gas and total of 1.2
2 billion gallons of fuel.
fuel a year.
That's an interesting statistic, though, when you just say gallons of fuel while everybody's filling up for 12 to 15 gallons. So right away you cut that number by 10 when you're talking about how many fill-ups somebody has. At least 10 gallons. That's a small fill-up,
Oh,
right?
yeah, right.
So then you're only talking about 120 million fill-ups. That's nothing
No,
in
it's
terms
not.
of the grand. So that's quite
Right.
yeah.
So let's go back and now
Sears.
So Sears yesterday, they had already basically got into bankruptcy in Canada. And that's it. They couldn't find anyone to buy the stores. So what they announced yesterday, this was a quick one too. What day is it? It's today's the 10th?
Today's the 11th.
11th. Well, they're liquidating them the 19th.
Yeah. So here's an instance, though, where they're selling the weak one, right?
No, they couldn't even sell it. They went. What happens is that they
Cutting their losses either way.
Yeah. And
Sears is in trouble, man. From a personal experience, I was at the mall this weekend. I was at International Plaza. They have a Sears. I just parked outside of the Sears to walk through the Sears to get into the mall, and not even exaggerating, it smelled.
Really?
Not even lying. Okay, like it smelled.
And this is International Mall?
International
So
Mall.
this
Beautiful mall.
This
in
mall
Tampa.
is a beautiful mall, folks. Yeah.
And the things that they had in there, I was like, I didn't even know Sears sells clothing and jeans.
Yeah.
I wasn't even aware of that.
Yeah.
And it's discount retailers. I understand that. But they're in trouble. I did not even have a good experience walking from the parking lot through the store to get into the mall. And that, like you say, is at one of their premier malls.
Yeah.
That's one of those instances of the malls that is never going to close, that's always being super successful
It's a Class
right now.
A mall.
Yeah.
Right.
And I was literally flabbergasted going through there that and maybe it's just the staleness. I mean, when you think about they're not selling their items, right?
Right.
So you have all of these items sitting there for extended period of times in the store, just sitting, not getting turned over. I'm sure they have inventory up the wazoo. It was quite an interesting experience. Literally, I was floored walking through it. And if it wasn't a $6 stock, I would have been coming in here trying to figure out a way to buy some puts or something like that, because it just blew my mind that at a store, at a mall like International,
Northern Dynasty. There it is. Okay, so check this out. This is pretty. So I'm going to switch gears on you here, folks, for a second, because this equity is so Northern Dynasty, right? Exploration stock, been out here forever. Like when we used to do all these.
I just want to click. Okay, that's it. In Alaska. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
When we used to do all these gold shows, when they had the gold shows, right? They were always there.
Okay.
And so
the companies needing to raise money are the ones that are especially always there, right?
Yeah. So this company here, what's going on is that they've been fighting for this mine up in Alaska forever.
Yeah, no, I read the gold report, right? This is the one that just got some approvals, maybe, or
no,
was that
not
the
this one. No,
okay.
this is a different one. Okay. Now, what's going on here is that the mine itself, right, is in the best watershed, supposedly, that we have left.
It would make sense. It's
Not only just in the United States, in the world.
Okay.
And so this is where they said 1/2 of the salmon are coming out of.
Okay.
So what had happened is that the tribes up there had basically stopped them from opening the mine, because the mine was actually going to be bigger than Manhattan. Okay. That being said, what just happened is that they got the deal. They got the EPA. This is Pruitt, right? They got him to turn this whole thing around, and well, the conversation was like 30 minutes. The CEO, because there was last night, there was the CEO actually came on and had an interview last night, and it was amazing, because normally, folks, you don't see any news at all about gold mines and all of this, right? And I had already known this one because we had seen those guys so many times at the shows, and I'm going back 12 years. They've been on this forever. Bottom line is that the EPA turned around and said now they can have it. This is going to be a huge battle, folks. I wouldn't be buying the stock. That's my point. But it's really wild about how long that some of these mines will fight for the dirt in the ground.
Sure. I mean, so just going back about a year ago to June of 2016, you're looking at 28 cents.
Yeah.
Okay, so right now at about $2, the market cap of this company is about $600 million.
Yeah.
So you divide that by 6, you're talking about the company was only worth about $100 million, give or take, a year ago. And it's worth that on nothing. As it's a prayer, and so it's like it's kept open in that they're incorporated, right? And they have their legal team fighting their battles.
And look at it was $21 in 2011.
Yeah,
and that's
when gold was rocking too, right?
And yes, gold. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So we'll see where it shakes out.
Hey,
but
when it comes to environmental issues, I think everybody is aware that this administration is not concerned with the environment.
Do you know what the CEO? Listen, folks. The CEO had such a nerve. It's blowing my mind. Most CEOs, I've interviewed enough of them, right? They know that the mining business is a dirty business. Period. Okay. Now the guys that really know how to take care of the environment, like Mark, I want to get his last name correct because Bristow. Okay, he explained that when he goes into places, he knows that, and he was one of the first ones that always made sure there's enough money that closes the mine, does it right, does an education and all that.
Sure.
This CEO was turning around trying to explain to the guy that mining isn't a dirty business. I'm looking at him saying to myself, how can you even say that with a straight face?
That's what he's paid to say.
Yeah,
in fairness.
Right. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Dow is up 10, Nasdaq's up 4, S&P's are flat. We're going to be right back.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to the Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. We have the Dow right now up 4. You get the Nasdaq up 4. S&P's are flat. And if you haven't driven the Nadex platform, folks, come over to our website at TFNN. You can hit the banner, bring it up, see how these defined option contracts trade, and
not quite the day it was yesterday, right? Or was it 2 days ago?
No, I got it good the last 2 days. But
okay.
right now,
Both
that's
of them,
right.
yeah.
I'm out of the money right now on both of these. Well, you know,
are they dailies? Okay, you got 11 a.m.
I get 11 and I get a 4:15.
Okay, and you know, realistically, the 11 a.m. and this is a good example that we can go over. So your 11 a.m. looks like you got in about 60.9, so somewhat near the middle, except a little bit above. So you're risking about $41 to make 59.
Right.
Right. And so this is completely out of the money right now. But you see, the market's at 60.69. Only 4 Nasdaq points to the downside, and you start getting value. And this is where, just to show, I mean, you can get huge turnarounds in this.
You do.
It's completely out of the money, and that's why there's no bid offer right now. But yeah, you got, not to put it, you know, and I'm not even joking, you got 16 minutes, and the NASDAQ goes down 4 points, and you start gaining value, which isn't that bad.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't expect that one's going to hit.
No, the market doesn't either, which is why there's no bid offer.
That's
but
right.
it's not an
listen, we went down 20 points yesterday in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I mean, to put things in fairness, this was the bar that just went from 1040, excuse me, from 1035 till 1040, and that's a 7-point bar in 5 minutes.
Right.
So there you go.
And then the second one is a daily.
Yes.
And this is the 40-point ones I've been doing.
Yeah.
Which that's still game, even though I'm down
so
a buck.
what's going on?
I'm
no, I clicked on the other one. Sorry.
I'm on a
that's
$1.10 right now.
And that's what, so, you know, this, the ceiling's 60.60, market's at 60.70, but, you know, the market recognizes there's a realistic nature this could expire within that range, which is why there's an active bid offer. Right.
Now, it gets interesting on this one, folks. See, when you're taking a look at that, you're really paying 14 points because, you know, you're
premium.
Yes. Okay.
So if you're selling it, right?
Yes, if you're selling it.
So if you sold this right now, you'd be selling it at, call it 60.56.
Right.
Market's at 60.70.
Right.
So, you know, meanwhile, you're going to pay, let's just put it in an example. If you sold one, you'd be paying $40.
Yeah.
But it needs to go $10, you know, it's 10 points above that.
Exactly.
Which is where your premium
Which is
is.
important to understand.
You're selling the NASDAQ.
Because I wouldn't do that right now.
Sure, you're selling the NASDAQ 14 points below where it's currently trading.
Right.
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 There you go.
You know,
Yeah.
Most of the time when I do those 40 pointers, you're normally paying somewhere around 8 or 9.
Okay.
Depending where it is.
Yeah.
And I don't mind that.
No, you have a little bit more realistic. And just to put
Right.
it, this is a 30-point spread, just to tie things. I know we do the 40 sometimes, but this is a 30-point. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, volatility may be here. We got Fed at 2 o'clock, right?
I know.
Yeah,
no,
there you go.
That's,
So-
and if we go over to the bond market, we take a look at bonds out here. The bond market right now. So yesterday, bonds and notes, they had a good day. They're going to need some more juice, though, because we got 1.2 million. And what I'd like to see, they're trying to get inside that B point there, which is 125.17. And 1.5 would be, you know, the number that you'd like to see to negate the ABC structure on the way down.
Yeah, no, I was just looking at the den. I was looking.
So right now you get the 10-year trading at 2.33 WIRP, and your probability for December is 76 still. It was 76 yesterday too. Okay. So we'll see whether that changes, but
you may see that jump around one way or the other with those minutes coming out.
Yeah. The expectation on those minutes is that the Fed knows that that
rates going up, right?
Well, and that they're not going to have all the data because the meeting was actually right after the hurricanes were striking, so they knew that
they weren't going to have that.
Yeah, exactly. So what the expectation is that the market is looking to say, okay, are they going to be talking about inflation or deflation?
Okay.
You know, which we'll see, you know, how that shakes out.
And we saw the jobs numbers seeing wage growth, even though we had a loss in payrolls for the first time since 2010. That had a lot to do with the storms, people, you know, assume, and probably rightfully so. But you saw wage growth, which is what they were looking towards, because that one is not as disrupted by the storms, and that does point to maybe some inflation. And when that number came out, those numbers went up for December hikes.
They did. Yeah. And this morning on the way in, Bloomberg was stating that there's never been so many job openings unfulfilled right now, going all the way back to 2006. It was higher than 2006. Yeah, that's a big number.
Yeah.
Let's go take a look at some of the higher volume stocks in this market out here. So we have Micron Tech is up 39 cents. You get Bank of America down 20. Caesars is off 20. Apple's up 76. Did you get your phone yet?
It's coming today, baby.
Okay.
I got myself a case last night.
Nvidia's up $1.47. Look at Target. Let's see what's going on with Target. Target's up $1.75. So
they come out with their earnings November 15th.
Look at that. Target closes. Target.
Halloween's coming. We've got to. Well,
we got a costume for you. You know what's amazing is that I guess, you know,
maybe it's Target groceries at grocery stocks gain after Kroger gives forecasts. Yeah.
Let's put it up. Just
go ahead.
Yep. So I can just. How much money we also look at that? That's a different. This is a much better chart.
It might have to do a little bit with Walmart coming in
off the bottom
too. You know, Walmart. If they're seeing online growth, maybe the trend is that these companies may be able to start competing as they take 2-3 years to kind of catch up on the lag. But I mean, when you think about time flies, they have had a lot of time now to realize that they're behind the 8 ball. They need to make monumental changes.
Right.
And I assume if you're an executive at a company like Target, for the past couple of years at least, you've been saying, how do we radically change things to begin competing with Amazon?
Right.
And maybe it's becoming, you know,
because I could see it. It'd be really hard for me to start clicking somewhere else. But I trust those big companies like I trust Amazon.
Sure.
You know?
And what, you know, I don't have a Target Red Card, but I do know that, you know, you have a Target Red Card, I believe, which is free. You get free shipping on their items.
Okay.
So there's similar deals that they can start bringing. And a lot of people have Target Red Cards, you know, in terms of because you save something like 5%, I think, on your purchases. You get free shipping. Similar type of a deal where, you know, you get brought into their ecosystem and then you can just kind of stay there. So, hey. Good luck to them all competing with Amazon. But
yeah, there's no doubt, man. No doubt. Let's go see what the big dog is doing out here. So Amazon right now, basically flat.
Another day.
Up
another
$3.40. Yeah. Google up $9. Google's up $9.
0.1% to put things in perspective.
Facebook, 46 cents. Microsoft, down 16. Nothing heavy, man.
No.
NVDA. Let's go take a look at NVIDIA. I know that hit highs yesterday. Still hanging at those highs, man. Pretty wild.
Definitely.
I know. JP Morgan. We'll pull up JP Morgan, see where that's shaking out. JPM.
6:45 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah. So that's sideways move today.
Yeah.
877-927-6648. We have the Dow Industrials right now up 7. Nasdaq is up 5, S&P's are flat, gold's down 270, King Dollar's down $1.96. Gonna be right back, folks.
Are China A shares hot or not? If you trade China A shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A share bull and bear ETFs. China A shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge, heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
TFNN has put together the finest programming lineup each trading day, featuring some of the most knowledgeable and respected financial minds in the nation to educate traders and investors. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we broadcast 8 hours a day, starting at 9 a.m. as Larry Pesavento kicks us off with Trade What You See. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we broadcast 11 hours. Get an early and healthy start to your day as Nico and Paige bring you Living a Primal Lifestyle. Then catch Andy Hecht at 5 p.m. with the Commodities Hour, following the Tom O'Brien Show. Swim lessons from TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim is now at 11 a.m., followed by Basil Chapman at 12 noon. See the TFNN program lineup via the link on the front page of TFNN.com to get a complete overview of our TFNN shows and hosts. And keep TFNN's Tiger TV tuned in on your mobile device, PC, or Mac for the latest financial news and information throughout the broadcasting day. TFNN.com. Educating investors. Learn how to trade options with swim lessons. Brought to you by TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim. Next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. And you talk about taking a hit. Not only the men's soccer team, but it looks like
everything has business interests, right?
21st Century Fox is going to take a hit, folks.
They definitely are.
This is a big number.
So unfortunately, you had the game last night with the U.S. men's soccer team playing Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah.
And they lost 2-1, eliminating them from any hopes of making the World Cup in 2018. Which is remarkable when you put into context, you know, how well off we are economically, our population size,
right?
Everything in context, right? That we can't compete with a team like that. Not, you know, they obviously, Trinidad and Tobago, props to them, played a great game. I watched some of it. Trinidad and Tobago has 1.3 million people.
Unreal.
Austin, Texas has 1 million people.
Right.
That's a stunning.
And, you know, when you look at this, Disney must be really happy because what happens, Disney had the World Cup,
Okay.
And it had in this article that Fox paid four times the amount.
So Fox paid $400 million. Here's those broadcasts, especially Fox's, will likely see a decrease in viewership. That's for sure, without the U.S. in contention. Fox and Telemundo won the rights to the next 2 World Cups after bidding about 4 times as much as the previous contracts held by Disney, ESPN.
They're going to be so happy right now.
Good for Disney, because they're facing enough woes. They wouldn't be able to deal with this. Ratings on ESPN soared 3 years ago when the U.S. team advanced out of the group stage before falling to Belgium in extra time in the round of 16. And yeah, that's, you know, they got a long way to go, man, because that's just a shocking result for sure. And, you know, realistically, it shouldn't even be possible. So they have a lot of rebuilding to do.
Well, and I guess probability-wise, you know, it's the first time since 1986. And 1986 is so long ago, they probably weren't even taking that into consideration. You know?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we should not be losing to a country with 1 million people in just the law of averages, you know.
Yeah.
But hey, props to them. They got it done. I'm sure they're psyched, but it's unfortunate.
Stay right there, folks. We're going to Think and Swim headquarters. And, of course, we got our man, Mr. Basil Chapman, Steve Rhodes, Dave White. I'll be back this afternoon. Thanks, pal.
Thanks, man.
Wow! Go get him, folks.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.